find the derivative of a natural logarithmic function. Alright, so in this video we're going to be talking about how to take derivatives of natural logs. So here we're going to start out with our two formulas. We have the derivative of natural log of x, where just the inside is x, and then with the derivative of the natural log of u, where the inside is another function. Alright, so the derivative of the natural log of x turns out to be just 1 over x, which that's a pretty simple derivative formula. So again, the derivative of the natural log of x is going to be 1 over x. But then when we have our second option, when u is another expression inside of the natural log, and when it was going to require us to use the chain rule, the derivative is going to be 1 over whatever the inside was, times the derivative of the inside. So the derivative of natural log of u is going to be 1 over u times u prime, or if you want, you can simplify it and try to remember it, as the derivative of natural log of u is going to be u prime over u. The derivative of the inside over the inside. So let's take a look at how this is going to work. So our first example, we're being asked to find f prime of x if f of x is equal to 3 times the natural log of x plus 1. Alright, so let's see, we're going to have f prime of x is going to be equal to, and that 3 in the front here, remember that 3 is just a coefficient, so we don't have to worry about that, so I'll bring that down. The natural log of x, as we just found that on the previous slide, is 1 over x. And then plus the derivative of 1 is just 0. So we can simplify this down. Let's see, 3 times 1 over x is going to be 3 over x, and 3 over x plus 0 is just 3 over x. And therefore, we are done. We found the derivative of 3 times the natural log of x plus 1. Alright, next up, we're being asked to find the derivative if f of x is equal to 7 times the natural log of 2x, 7 times the natural log of 2x minus cosine of x. So here we can see that we have an inside function. And we'll say u is going to be 2x, which means u prime is just going to be 2. So we can go ahead and we can take the derivative of this. And just like before, the 7 in the front is a coefficient, so we can leave that alone. And then we're going to multiply. Now, since we do have a function inside the natural log function, we can use our formula of u prime over u. And we know that u prime is going to be 2 over, and our original u was 2x, and then minus, and then the derivative of cosine, if we remember, is negative sine of x. And then from here we can simplify. Well, let's see, the 2 in the numerator and the 2 in the denominator are going to cancel out, leaving us with 7 times 1 over x. And then minus a negative sign is going to be plus sine of x. And then finally, 7 times 1 over x is going to be 7 over x. And then we're just going to add the sine of x on to give us our final derivative. And our final example, f prime of x, is what we're trying to find if f of x is equal to the natural log of 5x squared plus 6x. So we do have a function inside of our natural log function here. So we're going to let u equal the inside, 5x squared plus 6x, which means the derivative of that is going to be 10x plus 6. So we can go ahead and we can take the derivative of that. And we said the derivative of natural log is going to be u prime over u. And we know, or we can see here that u prime is 10x plus 6. And our original u was 5x squared plus 6. And there's nothing we can really simplify here. Don't fall into the trap where you try to cancel out the plus 6's. Because remember, we can only cancel out if they have common factor. These 6's are just common terms. We can't cancel those out. So therefore, 10x plus 6 over 5x squared plus 6 is our derivative. And that is it, folks. That is finding the derivative of a natural logarithmic function.